Hey, seventh grade. Today we're going to be continuing our unit on human body systems. Today's topic is the respiratory system. Your essential question for today says, what are the functions of the respiratory system? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off by talking about what the respiratory system is. The respiratory system has two very important jobs, but the main idea of the respiratory system is that your body cells depend on it. Your body cells depend on your respiratory system to supply oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. So there are two specific things that your respiratory system does in order to accomplish this goal. The first job it has is breathing, and the second job it has is cellular respiration. Now, if you look at the picture to the left, you can see lots of organs or muscles within your respiratory system, but there are two specific organs today that we're going to be focusing on. So the first would be your lungs. You know where those are. They look like two balloons within your chest. The second might be unfamiliar to you. It's your diaphragm. Your diaphragm is a muscle right here underneath your lungs that can contract and relax while you breathe. So let's go ahead and start talking about breathing. Breathing is the movement of the chest that brings air into the lungs and removes waste gases. So if you look at this diagram to the left of your screen, you can see that the person on the left is inhaling, right? When you breathe in, you inhale, you take in oxygen, and when you breathe out, you exhale. You exhale carbon dioxide and water. When you inhale, your lungs almost look like they're getting bigger, but they're not. They're stretching out, they're expanding, they're trying to fill up as much air as they can inside of them. Your lungs are able to expand like this because your diaphragm, remember that muscle right underneath your lungs, your diaphragm contracts. And when your diaphragm contracts, it moves downward and allows your lungs to fill up with all of that air. When you exhale, you breathe out. Your diaphragm, it relaxes. It kind of goes back up to its original spot, and your lungs, as a result, they look like they're smaller. They're not. They're not as stretched out. They're in a relaxed state. They're pushing all that air out. Let's talk about cellular respiration now. We talked a lot about cellular respiration back last week, so this should sound familiar. Cellular respiration is a chemical reaction within your cells that converts oxygen and glucose to carbon dioxide, water, and energy. So the reason why breathing is so important is because breathing is what allows us to take in that oxygen that we need in order for cellular respiration to occur. If we didn't breathe in, how would we get the oxygen we need to the cells in our body? And we know that one of the products of cellular respiration is carbon dioxide, right? So that's something that we don't need. It's almost like it's kind of waste for us, for humans at least. So by breathing in and out, we can breathe in, inhale the oxygen we need, and we can breathe out or exhale the carbon dioxide that we do not need. All right, that's it for today. Go ahead to Google Classroom and answer your question of the day.